Why would we have a cowboy hat in a baseball trophy?
Gene Autry.
Who's Gene Autry?
Owner of the Angels. He owned the Angels.
He was the original owner of the Angels. That is right. And he loved baseball. He liked it more than anything else. And he wanted more than he could say. He wanted to have a championship team. But it just didn't happen in his lifetime. So when we did win the championship, his wife Jackie asked if we would put something of his in the trophy case. And I think really rightly so. And she gave us his nice Stetson cowboy hat. Now, there's something I want the boys and girls to listen to for that, because you probably don't know who Gene Autry is, do you? You ever met Gene Autry? No. But you know what? You know something about him. And I'm going to show you what it is. You don't know him. I'm going to start to sing a song. And when I do, if you know the song, will you just hold your hand up like that? Do that for me? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. If you don't do it, the old people probably will. So you do it, okay? All right, here we go. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Do you know that song? Well, I'm gonna tell you something. The man who owned that hat and the man who owned the Angels, Gene Autry, wrote that song. He wrote that song. And he wrote a lot of others that if I started to sing them, you would know them. But I'm not going to. You didn't come to hear me sing. I'm not going to do it for you. Okay? Now, right up above my head is the real trophy. And every one of those flags is there representing a Major League Baseball team. That's what all the flags are about. Next on that side is the ring. That's something that everybody always wants to know about. Well, that ring was presented to each one of the members of the team, plus some other people from the Angels organization. And when they presented it to him, it was worth $14,000. This particular ring has special significance for Angel fans. When they completed the event of handing out the rings to all the other players, when they finished handing them out to all the other players, Tim Salmon stepped out and he said, the team went together and purchased one additional ring, and that's for the fans, because they believed that the fans had a lot to do with them winning that year. So if you're an Angel fan, part of that ring belongs to you. They can't touch it, but it belongs to you. Okay? The bat and ball that somebody already been here saw. It shines so, it's so beautiful, and it came to us from Waterford Crystal. It is solid crystal. Recognition there. Yeah. The only other thing I want to mention to you is that if you have your yeah, they're kind of important, aren't they? Those rally monkeys were born back in the year 2000. It was when the team was playing up north in an interleague game, not doing too well. And all of a sudden on the screen came these monkeys jumping up and down. So I guess the fans thought that it was fun, so they started doing it and screaming and yelling and making noise. And before long, the team joined in as well. And they came back and won the game. Well, at that time, Disney owned the Angels. So when they got back to Southern California, they put their heads together and they said, no, I think we need a rally monkey. Well, they took our two little bears that had been our mascot for many years and put them to bed for a long winter's nap. And they have never awakened because the monkeys are doing their job. Now, these monkeys that you see here, see the little tag in their ear? That denotes the fact that they are an original rally monkey. You cannot buy those today. When Artie Moreno bought Angels, Disney said to him, you can do anything you want with the monkeys, but you cannot have the original Rowdy Monkey. So, all we need to do is just not put a tag in his ear. He's no longer original. So you still can get the monkeys, but if you have one that has that tag in it, hang on to it. The value is really going up. Okay, any questions at all? All right, we're going to be going downstairs here. And I need you to hold on to the rails and follow me. And this is the one and only time that you cannot use your camera. It's when we get down there. The very bottom. When we get to the bottom of the stairs, cut the cameras on. And then when we go into the clubhouse, you can start up again with the cameras and there's no stopping. Okay? All right. Let's start. And of course, I failed to say we're not supposed to sit on the furniture.
And we can take pictures in here?
Yes,
Okay.
yes you can. And you can take all you want from now on.
Will we go back out the same door that we just came in?
This is the visitors clubhouse.
Normally we would, but it's not today.
It's really not much.
Okay, this is the visiting team clubhouse. It's very similar to the Angels, except that the Angels is much more elaborate. Darker, richer wood, their name are engraved on bats that are up over their clothes, and the clothes bins that they have are about 1.5 times the size of this. And I failed, my fault, I failed to tell you we can't sit on any of the furniture. So, when the team arrives, they're going to come over here through this doorway. And they're going to stop first at that bulletin board, because that's where all their information will be. When they're supposed to be out on the field, when the bus is leaving, even maybe if they're in the lineup, they may not know it before. Their managers and coaches do not come in and verbally give them instructions. They put it all on the bulletin board, and they are expected to look at it, to read it, and to follow it. And if they don't, they are fined pretty heavily. But when they come in and they look there, then they're going to say, where are my clothes? They will look up here where those silver plates are, and their name will be in one of those, which will be over their clothes. The names are sent to Bubba Harkins, who is our visiting clubhouse manager. They're sent to him in the order that he wants them to be. See, he knows the ones that kind of clash and don't get along as well together. And he's not going to put them next to each other just before an important game. So, we've got the clothes here, but how did we get them here? Well, Bubba, again, has his assistants, who are the bat boys and the ball boys. They will be here waiting for the truck to arrive, and when it gets here, they take their little, what I call their train. They have 3 sections that attach to a little motorized truck. And they go out to the truck and unload everything. In the meantime, the wardrobe department is waiting for them to go through the things and get all of the things they need, any type of work done to them, be it laundering, mending, whatever. But they get those to them. They start in, while the ones in this room start hanging things in the correct area. As soon as wardrobe comes back with everything completed and done, ready for them to put on, then these guys get them in the proper place, they can finally go home. But it may be 10, 12, 14 hours that they've worked in getting all this done. Therefore, the bat boys and ball boys have to be 18 years of age or older because it's considered a full-time job. So do that, okay? All right, now there's something over here I want to show you. You can see they have entertainment centers. They have a lot of CDs, DVDs, and all those things.